What's going on? What's good with everybody? Man, I know there ain't been a lot of stuff posted in a while. Man, I did a lot of was moving the campers and everything. Tried to make a video about it, and it was every time I went to try to go back and watch it, it was kind of boring. So I wasn't entertained, so I didn't feel like y'all would be entertained. So then I just kind of took a break. Started a new adventure, flatbedding with a company, out of my home state of Alabama. It's not far from the house, so that's why I chose them. I had a lot on YouTube about it. It's McElroy truck lines. I've already done my 2 weeks of 1 week orientation, 1 week of load securement training. Last week I was out with a trainer. This week I'm out with a trainer. I'm going to try to get some video with him, kind of do a little interview. He's been with the company for 3 or 4 years. I can't remember entirely. Get some questions together, see if I can get him on camera or not. I don't know. He may or may not be on camera. Hopefully he will be. He's a pretty cool guy. There'll be some razor stuff coming up. We did get a new toy. It's not a razor, but we did get a new toy over this past summer. I didn't do any videos of it, so I don't know, just something different, something a little different other than riding razors. We recently moved the razors out of one shop into another one because a buddy of mine, White's Marine, he grew, got bigger than the shop he could be in, so he needed a bigger shop. So congratulations to him. If y'all need any boat work done, y'all hit him up. It's White's Marine on Facebook. His phone number's posted up there. If I was smart before I started this, I would have got his phone number, looked it up in my phone. Who remembers phone numbers anymore? But yeah, if I was smart enough, I would have got his phone number and told y'all what it was. Give him a call if you're in the central Alabama area. You need your boat worked on. He can do everything. But yeah, started with McElroy truck lines. 1 week of orientation. Go through a little bit. It's basically, the first week is just learning how to fold a tarp, learning how to throw straps and binding stuff down. A lot of in the yard training about the trucks and everything like that. You will take a drug test. You'll take a piss test and a hair follicle test. So if you can't pass them, I probably wouldn't go. But I went to the main terminal in Cuba, Alabama. Went through training there. So that's where I went through training at. And that's basically what it is, just kind of a basic overview of the company and everything like that. And then the second week is you learn how to back a 48-foot spread axle. They got a whole little area that shows you how to back, or lets you practice and everything. Try not to hit the concrete barriers and all that. One guy tear them up. Tore one up, hit the same one twice. A little plastic stand-up big cone thing. I know you've seen them. They stand about 3 or 4 foot tall, usually on the side of the road. It's not a regular cone, but anyway, a little sidetrack there. But you'll go through that your second week. They put you up in a hotel during those 2 weeks. If you live close enough and you can go home for the weekend. First week you'll start Monday morning. The shuttle bus from the hotel leaves at 6:30. So you better be in it by then, or you can drive yourself there from the hotel. They don't really care. Starts at 7 o'clock. You got to be in the classroom at 7 o'clock. Very easy stuff. Guys, all you got to do is pay attention and stay off your phone. It's literally all you got to do. But very, very simple, easy to get through. Act engage, ask questions. Don't go to sleep in class. I mean, if you go to sleep or stay on your phone, you're guaranteed not to make it there. That's the two things. That's the biggest two things that just kind of ticks those instructors off. Is trying to fall asleep looking like you're asleep. You ain't got to be asleep. You just look like you're asleep, because there are cameras and they are watching. They're watching everything you're doing. When you get to the hotel, there's a few simple rules at the hotel. Don't have any women over there, and don't drink. Very simple rules. Hotel's got free breakfast. It's a decent little breakfast. They got waffles and stuff like that. I don't remember seeing eggs or anything like that. They got little breakfast sandwiches and stuff. It's pretty good little breakfast. They provide you lunch and they provide you dinner. Within walking distance of the hotel, literally on one side of the hotel is a Waffle House, and the other side of the hotel is an IHOP. So if you don't want the dinner that they provide you at McElroy, you can go to the Waffle House or the IHOP and get dinner there. Let's see, what else is there? Like I said, the second week you do backing, practice on that. When you first get in, you will do an initial road test to see where you're at. Then at the end of the week, you'll do a second road test to see if you've improved any. I'm really not sure if it's a pass or fail road test. You will pull an empty trailer in the first week. I do not know if it's a pass or fail, to be honest with you. They didn't tell me if it's a pass or fail. I'm still here, so I passed. So I don't know. Let's see. That's in the first week. Then the second week, you'll have another road test, but this time the trailer's loaded. You will go out another day and drive the truck and everything like that before they test you the second week. Again, I don't know if it's a pass or fail on that. I have no idea. I'm still here, so I didn't fail. So I'm not sure if it's a pass or fail or anything. So, I just need this one of those little, squirrel moment. One of those little go-kart things with a parachute on the back. Anyway, can't remember what they're called. But anyway, I'm driving down to Pensacola to meet with my trainer for the second week. So you will have 4 weeks of driver training, where you'll be with what they call a driver mentor. You'll have 4 weeks of that. Going for my second week. Anything over 200 miles, they give you extra money for. I think it's an extra $200 if you got to drive over 200 miles to meet your trainer. If you also have to drive over 200 miles and you don't want to drive home for those weekends, pretty sure they will get you a hotel. Almost positive they will. So if you don't want to go home, their hiring age, I believe, is 21 years old now. Just recently dropped. Plus, with the new laws, you can get your CDL at 18. So that's but you still can't drive until you're 21 with McElroy. Maybe other ones that you can drive for. I'm not sure. Oh, let's see what else do you do in there. You'll have a test both Fridays that you're down there. They're going to throw a lot of information at you. You're going to have it like a pre-trip test with them. You're going to have, can you couple and uncouple a trailer the way they want you to do it? Do you know how to fold the tarp? Also in the first week, I know I'm jumping all around, I'm sorry. It's just kind of coming to me. Also, in the first week, you will have a physical ability test. I really don't, whatever. You got to pick up the tarp, you got to do some other things, and then they check your blood pressure and your heart rate while you're doing it. Just make sure you're physically able to pick the tarp up, climb up and down on the trailer, lift heavy stuff, and just make sure your body can actually do it. I wouldn't get too worried about it. There's a guy going through our class. I think he said he was like 45, 46 years old. I'm not sure if he's subscribed to the channel or not. I think he may be, and if he is, maybe he can comment down below and let you know his actual age. But he did it just fine. He probably weighs like 110 pounds, soaking wet, little bitty guy. But yeah, it's not hard. So don't get freaked out about it or anything like that. But yeah, started with McElroy, so. But I'll do some more videos updating. Like I said, I'll try to get an interview with my trainer, driver mentor, whatever they want to call it. Give you a little bit more insight into the company and all. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of videos out there. There's a couple. Some of them are negatives. A lot of them were negative. So, I mean, as it stands right now, I don't know, they treat me right. I'm doing all right. I think training pay is like $750 a week while you're in training. They just got a bunch of raises and all as far as when you get your own truck. So I think the driver pay, I want to say my recruiter said between tarp pay, untarp pay, you do get retention pay after 2 hours, I believe. If you're sitting at a shipper for longer than 2 hours, they start paying you retention pay and everything. But I think my recruiter told me it averages to about 80 cents a mile, I believe is what she said. I'm really not sure. I can't remember entirely. So it's not what I was making pulling campers, but the other good thing about it is they literally have people, their job is to basically get you home every Friday. So you are home every weekend. If you want to be out, I'm sure you can be out if you don't want to come home on the weekend. But that's literally their job, is to make sure that you are home every weekend. Plus, not my fuel. You know, insurance, I put regular insurance back on my truck. I don't have to carry that expensive insurance. I don't have to have that expensive tag anymore. When you factor all that in with truck payment, insurance, fuel, maintenance on the truck, when you factor all that in, I'm making about the same, maybe a little bit less than what I was actually making pulling campers. At the end of the day, numbers to numbers, this paycheck versus pulling a camper, yeah, pulling a camper was more, but I had to pay my own fuel, had to have maintenance, had to have all that stuff. Anything that inquires with owning a truck and, you know, putting 2,000 to 3,000 miles on it a week, all that was on me. So if you take all those expenses out, and now I'm with a company that I don't have to worry about it, then yeah, it's about the same. Maybe a little bit less, but not that much. With the other job, with pulling campers, I'd go home about every 4 to 6 weeks. With this one, I'm home every weekend, so I get more home time now. So that is a good point. So you got to just take all that stuff into consideration when you look at a numbers game, like GPS. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'll get y'all more video. We'll do more video of some load securement and stuff like that. Kind of what we haul. I think we're going today to pick up a steel coil, drop it off. try to be there first thing in the morning for drop off. Well, you can't see me now. Still can't. Be there first thing to drop off in the morning. Sorry, I'm driving to Pensacola and I kind of got you on my dash so I can still see where I'm going and y'all can still see me. Then, now come to think of it, I probably should have turned the camera around. That way y'all wouldn't have to see my ugly face. Well, sorry about that. I guess you can put the phone down and just listen to the information. Anyway, but I'll let y'all go. I'll get another video up soon of different things. Oh yeah, well, by the way, after you get your 4 weeks with a trainer, you will also have to go back to the terminal, whichever one you are, scratch that. I was gonna say whichever one that you started out with, but I really don't know if you will come back to Cuba to do your final week. You got 1 more week back at the thing to do more testing and all. And I'm not sure if you go back to Cuba. I will, because that's where I started at, and it's not far from the house. Or if you'll go back to whichever one you were at when you started your orientation and all. I don't know. But, oh.